Hi guys, it's Dan here. Sorry I didn't really do a video about really any videos except for a traveling video, a little tour of Belvedere Castle yesterday, but I want to update you on what's going on here. Um, so, Russell Does Stuff threatened to sue me in a video he made. And then Jeb all of a sudden, and I don't know what happened with that, but Jeb all of a sudden is moving, and this is important because moving from North Dakota. Now, he said when he was renting this truck in a video he did yesterday that it's going to take him 36 hours in drive time to get to his destination. Now, I looked it up, and I remember, and I've been getting comments, that Russell Does Stuff lives in like Georgia or Florida area, that area. Um, and so, how long does it take to go from North Dakota to that area, Georgia, Florida? 36 hours. So now we're going to see. Now we're going to see Jeb mowing lawns with Russell Does Stuff. And the next thing you know, they're going to be mowing lawns, exciting videos, real exciting videos about mowing lawns in the South. And the two of them are going to probably team up and do some videos together. I bet you that's what's going to happen. I knew it. I knew it. For some reason, Russell seems to really take a liking to Jeb. I don't really understand because Jeb is spending a lot of time on YouTube, it seems, and more time on YouTube than than the time it takes to walk into town and filling out some application. But I think that Russell offered him a job as a laborer to mow some lawns, and maybe Jeb will start his own little business. That'll be good, right? Maybe Jeb could start his own lawn care business. I think that's a great idea. I really do. Maybe his girlfriend could help him too. They can mow lawns and stuff and get their lives straightened out. I think that's probably would be for the best. But another thing came up that was, and I've been thinking about this, is another thing that came out from this creep. Offended Outcast. Offended Outcast, if you're not familiar, is that guy that was on YouTube and he went viral in a couple videos. He got a couple 100,000 subscribers. I think he made, I don't know for a fact, but around 100,000 or less in YouTube and donations and a lot of other stuff. I don't know. It could be a lot less, but it was all like a scam. He had a horrible background, and his stories were basically made up to favor himself, to collect these donations. Anyway, he's disappeared. Oh, and I have an update about that too. Let me tell you the update now. I've been hearing rumors that he's going to come back on YouTube and start doing videos again and explaining his story. I think he's just taking this time out now to really get it down packed this time. But he's lost a lot of subscribers. The last time I saw, I think he had 60,000 subscribers. I remember he had hundreds of thousands, but people aren't believing him. Oh, and the other thing that I found out about him is he was on, and I'm hearing about it, I didn't see it. He was on Facebook or something trying the same kind of story. But I think he is coming back to YouTube. And we're all anxiously waiting, I tell you that much. We're all excited to see your I'm in the woods, help me videos. But anyway, the other thing I wanted to talk about here was I Ain't Got No Bell. And, there really isn't much of a story here. But the Ain't Got No Bell, if you're not familiar, is another YouTube channel that came out of the Offended Outcast. And I'm hearing a lot of stories, but they're so boring. So the one thing that I could kind of pinpoint here. And I think the girl's name on this show, it's like a boyfriend and girlfriend, or husband and wife with a 2-year-old baby. Is they're stuck in the middle of the woods too. And they were living in a tent. And their struggles of trying to build like a cabin or a shelter in the middle of the woods with no electricity and no real water except for a stream, and building this. But one thing I noticed, because I did catch a couple of those videos, is the woman, Ellie, I guess her name is out doing all the physical labor. In one video, she explains the importance of being able to change your muffler or something, or your tire, and the coolant in your engine. Wow, that was an exciting video, man. And the people are watching this. I don't know, man. Anyway, so she's over there with the. Now I've been in the business, painting, plastering, and this kind of stuff. So she's over there with a tape measure, 16 inches on center, 16 inches on center. Ooh, like she's a contractor or something. And the poor guy, her boyfriend or husband, is like shaking in the side of the car while she's making a video. He looks, she wears the pants, He's over there, yes, dear, yes, dear, yes, dear. And she's out there measuring and fixing the car and doing all kinds of things. And he's just, oh, what a show that is. That'll put you to sleep, that show. My, oh, my. I don't know. And it's really sad, too, because they got a 2-year-old son that's brought into all this. And she's out there building a cabin on top of cinder blocks in the middle of the woods where it rains a lot. And that rain is going to make those cinder blocks sink in to the ground. And their cabin is just kind of gonna fall over, I don't know where these people come up with this stuff. You have to build a good foundation. I saw the video. This is building on a cinder blocks. And it's like crooked too. It's like, I don't know, man. I don't know why people are gonna be choosing to like go out in the woods with nothing. I mean, you gotta really think about things before you do stupid stuff like this. They got evicted somewhere in Boston or something, I don't know, Massachusetts, and they moved to the middle of the woods with basically, they bought some land for nothing, basically nothing, and put it up and living in the woods. I don't know, it baffles my mind. But that's really not a way to live. If you have a little bit of money and you could afford to build a proper place, and you're going to have electricity at least, or some plumbing, not have rainwater seeping in your house. Yeah, I would say yeah. But that wouldn't be my first choice. I have nothing. Let me move into the middle of nowhere, not being able to hunt, find food, or anything, and just rely on YouTube money. My YouTube is about a few people that are just wanting to see stuff in New York, like my little walk by tours and stuff. Little clubs that are in New York. Little cool things. I read poetry on here. I write poetry. Read it. I do my artwork. Very important to me. Every night I'm over here for hours doing a painting. I'll play around on making a website for somebody if somebody calls me. I do a lot of computer stuff, but and I'm in a horrible financial state right now. But that's the last thing I think I would do is say, I'm getting rid of all my stuff and gonna move out in the middle of the woods and drink out of somebody's well, man. I don't know. So that's my little update. I'm going to do a little tour on 110th Street, which is not far away from here, of the church here, St. John Cathedral, I guess it's called. It's really beautiful. Correct me if I'm wrong in this with the name, but it's this really cool old church, and the grounds are real beautiful. It's big too. It's like at the tip of the north side of Central Park. I think you guys will enjoy it. And then from there, because it's only a couple of blocks into the park, the north end of the park, they have like a really beautiful, larger lake over there. I did a tour around there the other day where I got lost. I was looking for Belvedere Castle, and I just got lost. So I just filmed whatever I could see. But the Belvedere Castle, I eventually did do, and I filmed that one yesterday. It's really a big place. There was too many tourists, but I get to get it on video and posted it. But there were like minstrel bands and the lute. Somebody was playing the lute, and somebody was playing the saxophone. So YouTube doesn't allow me to, do the music thing on here. So I got to be my timing has got to be right. Maybe I should get out earlier in the morning when there aren't any, bands playing. But I had another idea. Maybe I could do poetry. Maybe I could go up there on the weekends and read some of my poetry. Wouldn't that be cool? I don't know. Put out a little hat, Hey, man. Put a little costume on. Hey, man, and read my poetry. I don't know. I had to memorize a lot of this stuff. I have so much stuff I've written. But art, I don't know. Art, bring out my art. That means I had to carry all that stuff all the way up there. I don't know. I was thinking about posting my art online somewhere. But in any case, I did a poem about the offended outcast. You could look that up. It's on one of my shorts. It's the last short that I did. I did a couple of poems. I really like reading the poetry, and it's just that I write so much stuff I can't memorize it. So I got to transfer it to my computer, and then I'll just read it. It's gonna kind of look funny if I'm reading it off of my notebook. But in any case, I'll see you on the next one. I'm going to be coming out with another video of some stories about my life too. This channel is just about whatever that comes to my mind at the time. Anyway, guys, I'll talk to you later.